you wanted a hug.
This is how it's done.
Shut up.
Welcome to your Q&A. Welcome to our Q&A. Welcome to our Q&A.
That's good.
Oh, jeez. Welcome to our Q&A.
All right. You guys sent Hailey so many questions and me a couple. So let's get right into it. We're going to just open up our Instagram and start at the top and just rip out some questions.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all of the questions. We're so excited to go through these.
We're stoked. This is our first Q&A, so bear with us.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay. I got all the way to the top. So my first question, how many states have you visited?
Not that many.
Okay, we're from Minnesota,
That's
so one.
Just go through our trip.
Okay, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho.
Utah.
We went through like a corner of Idaho, so I don't know if it counts. Utah, Arizona, Colorado, Nebraska. That's only driving though.
Nebraska, South Dakota.
Can you put a finger up and keep your finger? It's so hard.
And then South Dakota, that's 10.
South. So 10 states.
Wisconsin? We've been to Wisconsin.
Yeah, we've been to Wisconsin.
11 states.
Sick. You want to go next?
When are you guys... my first two questions. When are you guys getting married? And have you guys made any plans for the wedding yet? We've made 2 plans. We're getting married in early fall this year. And we've booked a videographer. Top secret, though.
Ooh, I'm getting so excited thinking about it.
That's going to be so sick. Next question.
Okay, my next question is, how do you afford not only your killer wardrobe, but to travel so much? My wardrobe I can afford because I thrift everything.
Same. I buy plain t-shirts and black jeans.
Yeah, Bryce is super basic. Plain shirts, black jeans,
and Starbucks.
Converse. And what?
Starbucks. Basic.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. I don't drink coffee.
How do we afford to travel so much?
We travel as much as we can.
Right.
But we don't travel as much as we'd like. Like this past summer, we both worked all summer shooting weddings.
Yeah.
Like every weekend we shot
so
weddings.
many weddings.
A lot of that money is going to be saved up for our future wedding plans and hopefully future travel plans. So,
yeah. I feel like we didn't travel as much as we'd like to last year. We had a few really big trips, and that's where a lot of our photos came from. But, yeah, we worked a lot last year, so that was a lot of saving.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up? What's your favorite thing about that place? We both grew up in Minnesota, so that's where we're from. And that's where we currently still live.
And what's your favorite thing about Minnesota?
Favorite thing about Minnesota?
On 3. 3, 2, 1.
The
North
seasons.
Shore. Wow. So a lot of my questions on mine are for Hailey, sort of. Or just like directed at Hailey in
I
a
think
way.
some people think that his page is mine sometimes. Because you'll post a picture of me.
Yeah, I'll post pictures of Hailey. And people will comment like,
I love your hat.
Yeah, or like, you're so pretty. And I'm like, I'm a boy. This is my fiance.
Aww. I like when you say that.
Okay, but here's the question. Hailey, where do you get all of your cute clothes?
I shop at lots of thrift stores. I'm not even kidding. 98.4% of my closet is from thrift stores. Goodwill and Savers.
There you have it.
Somebody asked, what's the worst place we've ever visited?
I'm not going to say it's the worst place because I don't really have an opinion of it, but Bismarck, North Dakota sucked for other reasons. We attempted to take a trip in my Volkswagen bus, and that's as far as we made it, and we were broke down there for like 4 days.
Yeah. So that just, like, the city or town could be great.
But like we just
had a
hated
sad
it because we were
experience
like,
there.
we don't want to be here. We want to be on the road, but we were just
Yeah, we got stranded
in a
North Dakota.
Walmart parking lot, sleeping in the bus.
Good times. Tips for editing. What camera do you use? Getting paying collabs and planning road trips. Okay, we're gonna go piece by piece here. I guess my tip for editing is like finding a look that you like and then staying consistent with it. What camera do we use?
Canon 70D.
Canon 70D. That's what he has and that's what I have. Getting paying collabs. So that we never really seeked out getting paid on Instagram or anything. It was just we would always put up our own photos and then that's what started drawing companies to us.
You just got to be original and do your own thing.
Because we had no intentions with our Instagram pages to like, oh, we're gonna post all this stuff and
it was
we
like
want to get paid.
that's like,
like
most of the
fun.
payment we get is like we get rad products and shoot them in return. Like, more often that's the case than us getting paid to shoot photos.
Right.
Favorite place you've been to? I think probably our favorite place, like our mutual favorite place we've been to, is Zion National Park.
Yeah.
It was just
So cool.
unreal. Like, if you get a chance to go, go. Where do you get your inspiration for photography?
Outside.
Yeah,
Is that a stupid answer?
I think
love being
inspiration-
outside.
Inspiration kind of comes through, like, other photography.
Totally. Yeah. We both
Like-
have people that inspire us.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily that, like, we want our work to be their work. It's just that, like, you see someone's photo and you're like, that's so sick. I just want to go outside.
Yeah.
And you
For
just
sure.
grab your camera and then whatever happens, happens.
What are your New Year's resolutions? This.
Yeah, our resolution this year is making a weekly YouTube video.
So we're on week 3. We're doing good.
Yeah.
What filters do you put on your photos and what camera do you typically use? My favorite filter on Visco on the app is C7. I think that's right. That's the filter that I use on a lot of my Instagram posts. But you can't just like slap on a filter and it's perfect. Like you have to go into the settings and like adjust according to the photo. But yeah, it's really not complicated. That's what I use a lot. And then we both use the Canon 70D. What hair products do you use to maintain your curls? I use water and dry shampoo. I'm like honestly the worst with my hair. I don't know. Can I be real with you guys? I wash my hair once every week and a half, I think. I'm a dirt ball.
How do you plan your trips and find those cool places? When planning a trip, we try
not to plan too much.
Yeah, we kind of like pick where we want to go, and then we'll maybe look online, like what's on our route.
We're very like spontaneous with where we stop, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun to like plan a trip that is loose.
Yeah.
So you have time to do things that aren't necessarily planned. That makes it more fun and more memorable, I think.
Totally. It makes you keep your eyes open for more things. What influenced your entrepreneurship endeavors? That's fancy. AJ.
Probably like having jobs that aren't fun.
That's so true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like you work a job and it kind of feels like a dead end. You're just like
day by day.
doing the same
boring.
thing every day, and then it's just you're making money, but at the same time you're not like super stoked. When you're shooting photos or videos, it's like you're making the same money, but it's fun and you enjoy doing it every day.
Totally. So that just like fuels the fire to like pursue
Yeah,
that.
it definitely makes you push yourself harder to like make that your job.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Because what was your first job? What did you do?
Cooking somewhere, and I'm still cooking somewhere.
And I was like a cashier at a grocery store for 3 years. What was the tipping point that made you do what you're doing now?
Kind of when like the hobby that's fun that you enjoy started making a similar amount of like income as the boring job that you've always had.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the tipping point where it's like, well, let's
See
do
ya, grocery store. I'm not cashiering
let's do
anymore.
more of this and less of that.
Totally.
But with that, we shoot photos and video full time, but we still have part-time jobs
Yeah.
to kind of keep ourselves balanced and not get too overly consumed with just one thing.
Where are your overalls from? They look so comfortable.
They know you're wearing overalls.
Well, in the picture I posted, I was wearing different overalls. These ones are from Forever 21, and the ones in my picture are from Rue 21. I used to work there. Fun fact. I got them for like $5. And what editing software do we use? Visco. Yeah.
Lightroom.
Visco on our phones, Lightroom on our computers.
What camera do you use in your videos besides the GoPro? And how do you guys make a living? Love the vids, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
In our videos, it's kind of a mix of what camera we're using. Sometimes it's the GoPro, sometimes it's our Canon 70D, but most of the time it's just our iPhone, because that's what we always have with, and we'll just take your phone out, film a quick clip, and then...
There's like nothing quicker than our phones.
Yeah,
we
for
just
sure.
film a lot with our phones too.
And then, what was the other part? How do you guys make a living? I do videography full-time. Hailey does photography full-time.
Yep.
So we shoot weddings throughout the summer and like whatever gigs come our way.
Mm-hmm.
And we also both work part-time. I work part-time at a restaurant, and
I work at a coffee shop. I'm a barista.
yeah, so we're really busy, and in any free time we travel.
Yeah. I wonder how many people out there know that. We just like I work at a coffee shop like that, and you were like
Yeah, a lot of people
cooking in the
think that
kitchen.
we just take photos and are always driving or traveling somewhere, but we work like really, really hard to be able to travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not like we're traveling every day. There's the time gaps where it's like a month of, working and saving for the next trip. Oh, and that goes, any tips on saving money while traveling? I always want to go places, but being a broke college student, money is an issue.
You don't have to blow your money on eating out every time or whatever. Just buy groceries and we'll cook a meal in a parking lot or make soup or something like that.
On some of our big trips, we slept in my Land Rover so many nights because you could just park at rest stops or like campgrounds for really cheap. So if we were staying at a hotel every night, all of our money would be gone after like a few days. Okay, so I have this question, and I think Bryce got the same question on his photo too, but this person's asking, where did I get that coat that's in a lot of my pictures? It's colorful and looks Aztec print.
I'm going to answer this one because I get this question so much.
Because you've posted more photos of me wearing it.
Yeah, and people just comment, where's her coat from? Where's that coat
Getting
from?
messages,
And I'm like,
where's her coat from?
I'm like, it's from Goodwill. You probably can't find another one.
I wish I knew what like brand or whatever it is, but there's no tag on the inside either.
Can you ollie over Hailey? Yes.
Will asks, whose hair is longer?
Hailey's.
Well, he just got a haircut. A little one. What are our plans for the future? We're gonna get married.
We're gonna get married.
We're gonna fix his VW bus. And we actually have serious goals to live in the bus for a while, if we can, on the road.
That would be sick. One day have a home that's hopefully A-frame shaped.
Yeah, Bryce has serious goals to build us a house. So we're gonna build a little home, and then we'll start a little family someday.
Yeah, which leads us to the next question. What are your children's names going to be? One for a boy and one for a girl.
We have the sickest names picked out, but to be continued.
We can't give them away. Can I come to the wedding? It says, can I come to the wedding? I'll be the best man and maid of honor.
Who is this?
Who is your favorite skater? Andrew Reynolds, obviously. Everyone's favorite skater. Next question. That was a joke.
Ryan Sheckler is my inspiration.
Like,
I'm kidding.
That's the most upset I've been.
How do I get to be as awesome as you guys? The question is, how
we get to be as awesome as you?
You took the words right out of my mouth. That was good. Where do you plan your next trip to? Next trip? We're in the works of planning a road trip in a couple months to Georgia. So, to meet up with some friends for the first time, so that'll be really cool.
That'll be sick.
You know who you are.
Shout out.
AJ and Amanda. What camera lenses are your favorite? Love your account. My favorite lens is my 50mm 1.2. I use it all the time.
My favorite lens is her Sigma 18 to 35 1.8.
Where and when did you begin modeling?
I've been modeling since like
he was on season 3 of America's Next Top Model. If you like Google it, you'll see him. Yeah, he actually was in the finals. Just kidding. How did you guys meet? Did that just happen? Back to back? Back to back? Back to back? Back to back? First try? How did you guys meet? Do you remember the first time you saw me?
It was at the fair.
The county fair.
County fair. She had red shoes on.
Yeah, see,
I never forget. And it was like not really like we even met. It was just like she was standing there and I was standing there.
Yeah, because he was there with a different girl.
It was like,
and I was like,
wow.
Oh, he's so cool. That was the first time I met him because he was like friends of my friends.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then that was like the seed was planted.
The seed.
And look at it now, it's a beautiful flower.
Oh. Somebody asked Instagram formula ? I don't know what an Instagram formula is.
Instagram formula?
I was never good at math. Do you prefer waffles or pancakes? Pancakes.
I probably prefer waffles.
Really? Pancakes are so good.
Alright, so I got, would you and Hailey be up for a collaboration project with some film and darkroom tutorials? Trav,
Sick.
you know we're down.
Obviously.
We're so down. Hashtag Travis tutorials.
Hashtag Travis tutorials. We could shoot a bunch of film and then go to Travis's house and then he can develop it and you guys can see the process. That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Did you ever have braces and how do you keep your teeth so sparkly white?
Mine have always been this straight.
Bryce has a cute little gap. I did have braces for 2 years. My front tooth used to be completely sideways. I use like a $5 whitening gel from Walmart to whiten my teeth. You two seem like such a perfect couple. Do you ever get in arguments and dumb fights?
We are never not fighting.
Yeah. Tickle fighting.
How much do you love that Jeep Wagoneer?
Hashtag Stanley.
Hashtag Stanley. It's a Jeep Cherokee Wagoneer edition, and it's sick. Currently, it's resting for the winter.
Yeah, he's old.
It was real cold one day, and it didn't start up, so I've just, like, decided, you know, Stanley, take it easy this winter, hibernate out, and
Hibernate.
we'll catch you this spring.
Yeah. We'll revive him in the springtime.
Yeah.
We have so many questions left, but he has to get going and coach some snowboarding.
Yeah, we kind of ran out of time. You guys rule for asking all these questions.
Thank you for all the questions.
Hope you feel a little more informed on our lives and what we do and how we live. Keep it real.
What's our outro?
I know the outro.
We'll see you next
Put
time.
this on your head. Hold it.
Why did we pick this as the outro? It's like gonna take so long. See you next time.
Later.